Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. Yes, I am a wise man. Yes, I am an oracle. My name is Paul Heyman. But most of all, I am the advocate for the beast, Brock Lesnar! A little bit of a history lesson for all of you. Traditionally, WrestleMania had two main events: the title match and the Undertaker's streak. Now, need I have to remind you, my client, Brock Lesnar, conquered the Undertaker's undefeated streak at WrestleMania, which means that main event spot went to Brock Lesnar. And now, the only dead man walking in WWE is the one that comes down the aisle to face Brock Lesnar. So I know what you're all asking. Who will fight Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania? I don't have a prediction. I don't even have a spoiler for you, because when Brock Lesnar and I walked through that locker room, there wasn't one person that was man enough that I could identify that would step up and take the ass-kicking of biblical proportions that await them at WrestleMania against Brock Lesnar. Let me go even deeper than that. In an effort of full transparency, these are the appearances that Brock Lesnar is going to make on the road to WrestleMania. And at any time, any man is willing to go down in history by taking the absolute worst victimization possible in front of a global audience at the grandest stage of them all, then all that man has to do is come down that aisle and get up in the face of Brock Lesnar. But I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think anyone is going to answer Brock Lesnar's open challenge for WrestleMania. Because if you take a good look at that locker room, let's be honest, you can have all the title matches you want. The real main event at WrestleMania is whomever's gonna get their ass kicked and conquered versus Brock Lesnar. And there's no one in that locker room with the balls to take that ass kicking at WrestleMania from Brock Lesnar.
Well, Corey, it's a double-edged sword. I mean, you take the open challenge and you can make your career if you can beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. But there's the other problem. If you have to take on Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, you may not make it out of Las Vegas.
There is no one in their right mind in this locker room or any other locker room who should be crazy enough to step up to the beast incarnate, particularly on the grandest stage of them all. This is the man who ended The Undertaker's streak. Just imagine what he could do to anyone else's career.